Okay, so let's see our new topic about the await or synchronizations and promise in JavaScript. So here async. So async means what? So async means it is like, let's take a simple example and we will see step by step. Okay, so asynchronize means these functions may take time, like waiting for food, like pizza is ready. This is a promise. This is our asynchronization functions. So it will give also result later. It will tell, it will, these functions might take some time, like waiting for food, your pizza will come soon, but it will take but it will give you the result later. It will take some time, but always asynchronization functions comes with a promise. So when, so a synchronization function always return a promise with, if you just even if you just return a string. So here you, it is a pizza ready, so it is not actually the result. It says that a synchronization function just wrap the string functions and present it like, oh, your pizza is going to be ready. It's like an order ticket, that is a promise, right? So it always return when the asynchronization functions is created, it always return a promise, even in its the string, right? So this is our asynchronization functions. And await, so await means what? So await means it is going to wait for the result. So it is just sitting on a table waiting for a safe to bring his food, right? So I will wait here patiently until my food comes. Doing anything else, I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to pause everything and wait until my food is going to come. So this is a await function. So this is a await, right? So you can only use await inside an asynchronization functions. So await is used inside the asynchronization functions. It's simple. First of all, you need to, first of all, asynchronization function means what? Asynchronization functions means it is going to take some time, but it will give you the result later on. So you are ordering a food, right? You just ordered a food, but it will just take a time. So safe is making a food, but it will always come up with a promises. It will always wrap up with a promises. It will return promises like your pizza is going to be ready in this time, but this pizza will come later on, right? So await means I'm going to wait for that pizza until, and I'm going to pause every task in it. So that means await, right? So here we have, so this is like here console.log. This is our ordering food. So this is our promises, and then wait for the food to arrive. So it is going to wait. So this is a wait, yeah, this await will for, we'd wait until the food will arrive, and then pizza is going to be ready. So here we have, without await the code will try to continue before the food arrives. So if we don't use await, it is going to continue, the continue before the food arrives, right? So for example, here we can see a synchronized function is created. Here class, here function is created, eat food, right? So here eat food is created, telling that, okay, here come ups with a promise ordering food. So whenever you create async functions, it will create the promise, right? So it will wrap up with a promise and returns it with the ordering food. So somebody ordered a food, and then safe is start to work and give, and then return. So like, okay, it is coming, ordering food, it, you know, ordering food pizza, you know, it is coming on for some time, right? So it is, so that is not actual food. It is just telling that your order is taking time and it will return soon, right? So here we have, late food is equal to get food. So here no await. So here is no await. So this is a no await function, no await example. So here we have, if we don't wait the food, then it is simply it will continue before the food arrives, right? So pizza, here is our promise where pizza is ready. So it is not already, it did not wait, and it just came up with a promise, and it will just before the food arrives it will continue it. So without a wait, the code will just simply continue even though food arrives or not. So that's why await is also very important. You just had to see a promise object, not the pizza it. So this is our promise. Now promise analogy. So here we have async function. So async function means safe in the kitchen. So for the easy remember, asynchronization function means um, a safe that is working in the kitchen that will take some time but it will return our functions. But await means I am going to wait my food until the food is going to come and pause all my work, right? So it is going to wait until the safe brings the dishes. And then promise means it is the order ticket. So order ticket means when it will come inside the asynchronization function. Asynchronization function always create a promise automatically. So order ticket, it's like maybe coming soon thing, like it will come after some time but it will return it. So that's why we have to remember the key rule is asynchronize means marks of functions, it will marks of functions to return a promise, but await is pausing the functions until the promise is done, and can make a synchronized code look like a normal step by step code. So overall it means a synchronized function will always mark a return a promise, it will always return a promise, and await will always pause the function until that promise is done, right? So it's simply we have our images as well to remember easily. Here we have asynchronous function means the safe in the kitchen which is cooking your food that will make that will might take some time but it will return, it will always return a promise or synchronize functions. But here ordering food, that means order ticket, so you're cooking your food, so it is just giving you the promise that it is your food is cooking, right? And then await means here you are waiting patiently without doing anything and pausing your all your work and just waiting for the safe to bring out your food or your pizza. That, so that is how you can understand. So asynchronous means safe starts cooking, await means waiting for a food. Yeah, I will wait for a food, right? And then promise means or safe is telling like returning a promise that already that safe is working on it, cooking your food, right? So that is a promise. So here asynchronous means safe start cooking. So when you call or synchronize function, it starts doing its job but it might take some time. It is not fastest but it will take some time but it will return the promises. Now we will let's see our real time example and then we will um, move forward. Okay, let's see our example of asynchronizations function and await and promises together. I'm going to implement example now. So let's see first of all async function. Now function is going to run uh, from here. So here user id or let's say data, right? Here inside let's say user id. Now we are going to use the try catch. In try catch, if uh, if our program does not give us our required conditions or it doesn't match the required condition, then the it will crash our program. That's why we are going to use the try catch. So if error also come, if it catch the error also, then it will also print like error fetching data, something like this, right? So it does not crash our code. So it's easy for us to use the try catch. Now we are going to use the try. In try, what I'm going to print is I'm going to print console.log. I'm just going to print, it's going to simply print here fetching data or let's say user data, right? So I'm just fetching a user data, and what I'm going to do here is now I'm going to simply use the await. So here for await constant, here const response is equal to await. Here I'm going to simply fetch, so it is simply going to fetch. And what I'm going to fetch, so await means what? So await is like waiting, like it's like a customer that is already ordered their food and they are ready for the food, but they don't do anything and pause their work, pause their actions and wait only for that result. So for that reason here await is going to wait until the API is going to fetch. So what we are going to do here is I'm simply going to fetch which one here. So let's say I'm going to fetch this one. This is our example where I'm going to fetch the data ID, name, username, right? So it's simply that. So here now what I'm going to do is I'm simply going to this is for what so here what was it was user here. Here was user ID, so it's simply going to give us the anything from a user ID. So that's why I have written this one. So I think okay, right. Now after this what are we going to do is we are going to simply write the constant data. Now this is also I'm going to use the await. So it is going to await what? It is going to await the response.jsons until and unless it does not give us the response, it is not going to go the forward. After that what are we going to print? We are simply going to print the console.log here what let's see our username, right? So we will see here, as we can see here we have our username, email address. So whatever you want to fetch the data from this JSON placeholder you can do it. So how we can do it is we can just console.log and what are we going to write is here so simply username. What was that? So username is not in a capital, okay, so not in uppercase, so that's why we are simply writing here data. So data dot what? So we are going to fetch, I'm going to fetch the name. So here simply I'm going to fetch the name, okay. So I'm going to fetch the name, and then here and I'm going to fetch what? I'm going to fetch, let's say, email, right? So for fetching email data dot what I'm going to do is here here simply I'm going to write the email, right? So okay, here let's say email, okay, then I'm going to simply fetch. Now if I want to fetch something like I want to fetch the address, in the address I want to fetch the city or suit or a street. So how we can do it? So I want to fetch the address with a city. Now here address address, here data dot what I'm going to do is I'm going to fetch the address here address, okay. So address dot what I'm going to fetch again here, I want the city one, so I'm not going to, because data dot address means which address, so I have to be specific about it, which data I'm going to fetch it. So I'm going to fetch the city, okay, right. So after this what I'm going to do is simply I'm going to fetch the city. Now I'm going to use what? This is for a try. Now I'm going to simply use for a catch. Now if API did not respond, right, if API did not fetch this one, then what give? So please catch the error and give us and print us what? Print us our let's say error fetching user, that error fetching ing fetching here user data. So simply you can write like this, right? And then you can simply here write error, oh, sorry, right. So you can simply you face the data, and then okay, and then what are we going to do is simply we are going to get user, we have to call, right? So for calling I'm writing a one, only one. Let's see if the result will give us. Okay, okay, let's see our final result in our terminal. So what will be our um, answer? What will it give us the response? Now let's see. The API will give us the, it first of all it is going to fetch user data, and then it will give us the username, email and address, right? If API did not respond, what does it give? It will just catch the error, and it will just give us the error fetching user data. It will just print that. So for that reason, let's hope it will give us our username, email and address. So it is fetching a user data, then there is a username, an email and address. So from where it does come? So it came from here. As you can see, I have written this one. So name is Lean Grana, username is Bread, and email is this one. So and city is our this one. So this is how we can fetch the data, and it is very important as well. So this is how we can implement a sync await and promises example.